I kind of wanted to make it dark. I mean, you just keep on adding these things on. Whoa, this is on the wrong one. No, it isn't. Whatever, but you can, I mean, you could try inverting. You can just desaturate it a whole bunch. Um, Really kind of whatever. Just kind of mess around with the curves and these things. You can try sharpening it. Um, you get the idea. So that's kind of how you do that intro and how you mess with color correctors, color curves. Real quick, what was I gonna show how to do? Um, I was gonna show how I did something. Is it night? No, it's one of these things, but it has this little. Hang on, just bear with me for a second. It doesn't have a graph. It has like a. That's probably on the wrong thing. It has one of these things up here, which I can't find right now. No, whatever. Basically, for these even, there's 3 different types of, I guess, levels or whatever. So to change these, really just move this around however you want it, although I would try to keep it at, kind of where it is, but just move these around until you find a cool color. I mean, probably don't need me to tell you that. It's not too hard to figure it out. And then you can change the offset. I would really leave it at like 10 or something like that. Change the saturation. But that's how you work with color correctors. And really just get a bunch of these and keep dragging a whole bunch of them on. You can even put 10 of them on a single clip. Just find something that looks good. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do is that other cool intro. That I did for the 6th video. So why don't we close 8 and open 6. It's definitely a lot more complicated, but you can do it without too much trouble, hopefully. So what you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need 2 different video tracks. Add some text for both of them. If you want to use the text I used, it's called Stereofidelic. Good name. Stereofidelic. Here we can make this a bit bigger. Let's make it like 8E with a E at the end. Okay, now you're going to want to copy this, paste it here. When it asks you what you want to do, tell it you want to create a reference of the original media. What that means is that if you change something on the top up here, it'll also change it on the bottom. So it saves you basically, you won't have to do it twice in a row. After that, change this thing. It's normally, I can't remember what it's normally on, but you're going to want to change it to the way top 3D source alpha. Change them both to that. From there, you're going to want to go to track motion. Note that you're going to do all of this on the top one, so you won't have to do it again on the bottom one. Your first keyframe is going to be at about 126. So let's open up the track motion and scroll out to about, scroll a bit more, to about 126. Here we go. There, 125 works. And the first keyframe, Y rotation goes to 1055. So let's change Y to 1055. And there's the first one. Second keyframe is at 15 seconds. Not sure why this is all the way out here, but you know what? This is what I did for the video, and it worked fine. So we're just gonna not ask questions and follow it. And Y goes to 1110. So there's the track motion, and you know what? I don't think it'll. No, it doesn't. For video effects and stuff, since it's a reference, it'll get those. But track motion, we're gonna have to do on our own. So again, just bring this out to 126. First one is 1055. Second is at 15 seconds, and it's at 15 seconds, and it's at Y goes to 1110. I believe that's right. Yeah, there you go. So no, actually, my bad. There's no the second keyframe is not on the first or on the second slide. It's only on the first one. So there's that. From there, it looks like the pan crop for the first one, you're gonna want to start all the way out here. So basically, what it looks like I did is I mouse wheeled all the way back when I originally did this, and I zoomed out basically pretty close to as far as you can possibly go. So you're gonna want to do that. Then the second keyframe is gonna be at 1 minute or 1 second and I guess 15 milliseconds. So let's do that now. Scroll all the way out, zoom with this thing so you're just about there. Go to 115 or so, and restore it back down to its original shape. And do the same thing here, all the way out, and then go to 115 and restore it. It's okay if your numbers aren't exactly right. It's not going to make a huge difference. Okay, so now video effects. It looks like there's only video effects on the second one. We're gonna want to add in a blur, a glow, and a color balance. So let's do those in order. Here's the blur. So a blur. Make sure you're using reset to nones because we're gonna be editing these. A blur, a glow, and a color balance. Reset to none color balance. Okay. My settings on this one, the blur, there's no keyframe at the front, but the first keyframe's at, looks like 129. Then the second one's all the way out here. So let's drag our first keyframe all the way out to about, is that about 129, 123? That's close enough. Then the second one is at 5 seconds. Keep in mind that when I did these, they're only 5 seconds long. So when you're doing these for your intro, you're going to want to make them about 6 seconds. Actually, I'm not really sure how much it matters. But anyway, the one at 5 seconds is about, call it 0.6. And the vertical is 0.45. Okay, then the glow, your first keyframe, they're all at 0. And the next keyframe, the glow percent is all the way at 1. Wait, where is the next keyframe? At about 25 milliseconds. So the glow percent's all the way at 1. Intensity is, I want to say 3.4. Is that right? 3.1. 3.14. Okay. And the suppression is at 0. So that's that. Finally, we have color balance. Color balance in here doesn't even really look like I did anything. Don't know what this is on here for. Gotta be completely honest here. And there's no keyframes later either. Whatever. The point is it's there. So, there you go. I'm gonna try to show you what it looks like, but I know it's not gonna work. I'm lagging just terribly right now, but basically what it should look like is it should spin, then get that nice, oh, you know what? I know what I forgot to do. My bad. I forgot to, on the glow, the color is supposed to be red. So why don't you bring the color to a nice red? And it'll spin, and kind of you see in the background it should be flashing. It should be flashing red. I don't know why it's not. Oh, probably because I did it on the wrong keyframe. Oh yeah, the glow for the final one should be red. So there you go, it'll spin and a nice like red glow will go off when at the same time it kind of blurs a bit and the text glows. So there you go, that's your nice little intro. Just out of curiosity, if anyone wanted to know, the song I used was it's called Jack of Diamonds by Sonic Syndicate. So I really like the song. It's like one of the more cheerful songs I've actually used. But there you go. That's how you do those two intros. Enjoy. I'm gonna try to keep making these. I'm gonna keep trying to make them shorter. I think what I might even end up doing is make one of these for each of the next videos I make, and I'll just show off like a few of the effects that I use in each video, so that you can actually watch the video and be like, oh, that's how he did it, and because I think that really helps in terms of learning how to do it. So rate, comment, subscribe. Please comment. I'm tired of getting views with 500. Tired of getting videos with 400, 500 views and 12 comments. I mean, it's not that hard to just say, "Hey, nice video," or something like that. Um, Still waiting on my 100 subscribers. Not my. He's not my black dog. Black Dog is waiting. He's been asking me every day, "Hey, when the fuck do we get to do this interview?" And I have to keep telling them, I don't know, as soon as we get these subscribers. So hurry up, tell your friends, link them to my page, get subscribers, and we can do the interview. So there you go. Thanks for watching.